I thought they totally interrupted the one song to do this.
Salvation Army's territorial songsters. Now that's like our choir at Michigan. They're celebrating their 25th anniversary. I cannot wait for you and our listeners to hear some of this new music.
I'm looking forward to that, Bernie. Today is Palm Sunday. As we approach Easter, we enter home.
Actually, it's not. It's Wednesday.
No way. Liars. Silence those.
Why'd you give them money, Cameron?
What?
They can't even get the date right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We didn't donate that money. Wow.
Clearly didn't go towards their
That was fully fools.
scheduling department. It's actually a front. They've been playing the same message for the last 5 years.
Oh, they have actually.
They don't even exist. That old lady was actually wearing a wig.
That old lady was actually a young man in his 20s.
That old lady was actually a young man who was actually a woman.
You're actually in a simulation.
Inside
A simulation.
2 all beef patties.
Inside a taco. Oh, we're not arguing. That's right.
That used to be a church, and now it's nothing. It used to be a car place, and then it used to be a church, and now it's nothing. That used to be a field, that used to be a car place, that used to be a church, but now it is nothing. The field used to be a city, that used to be a car place, that used to be a church, but now, unfortunately, it is nothing.
Isn't the LTR a sniper? From Battlefield Hardline?
I didn't play that game.
You didn't play Hardline?
Oh, I played it, but I
Hardline.
didn't enjoy it.
Well, yeah. I would have been comfortable if they would have put the resources for that into into Battlefield or Battlefront. I mean, I've had Battlefront.
Rainbow Six Siege is what Battlefield Hardline should have been.
Yeah. That's a good comparison. There was a game called SWAT, developed by, I believe it was Irrational, or at least the guys from Irrational. One of them worked on SWAT. Because during the whole interview for Bioshock, like every time, because it was very clear that his favorite was working on SWAT, because he brought it up all the time. But no, he liked that. He liked Bioshock. He had some good stuff to say about how they crossed a lot of the mechanics from SWAT into Bioshock. Anyways, but SWAT was that whole, you go into a place and there's a target and there's a hostage inside, or there's a bomb you have to defuse, or evidence you have to search for. But anyways,
Evidence is optional
evidence.
when you're the judge, jury, and salesman.
But no, it was a cool game from what I heard. Sounds like it's been a while since I was fully appreciated. I really want Ken Levine to write a book. I don't know if he has, but I would read that book. Because he's got such a brilliant mind. I know it's not just him that comes up with the storylines. Certainly not just him. I'm sure he has a lot of help from his crew, but he's got such he's a total underdog. You don't expect this guy named Ken to be one of the greatest.
Hey, don't talk bad about people named Ken. I mean, he is dating Barbie, so.
That's true. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. But you don't expect a guy named Ken Levine to be perhaps one of the kind of founders of modern, RPG shooter games, and they're really cool stories. I would definitely equate Bioshock to some sort of Greek tragedy, because it definitely has that level of depth to it. I think ignoring that depth is silly, because it very clearly has when you actually think about it, Bioshock can be interpreted multiple ways. Consumerism. In every Bioshock game, there's an abundance of consumerism. And it kind of says something, because they said they built Rapture to escape consumerism and stuff, but yet, what's the first thing they do when they get to the bottom of the ocean?
Build oxygen.
Well, yeah, oxygen. Second is consumerism. They revert back right to their human nature. And there's a lot of levels that you could rate it on. I
mean, it's kind of hard to make a living when you're 1,000 feet below the surface.
Yeah, and that's actually the point.
You kind of have to do something.
They kind of go that long. They're we actually don't know quite what to do with ourselves, so we've just kind of reverted back to making jobs and assigning. They're like, we only got brought here because we were wealthy, we were intelligent, or because we were useful. So like it's no surprise, but at the same time it's cool because it kind of shows the duality of man to like be there, and like what happens when you get there is like people create their own gods.
Can I have your bag?
What?
Can I have your bag?
If you give me the sandwich, yeah.
I'm gonna take the bag.
Can I help me from that side?
There's a car behind us.
Yes, I imagine there would be.
There's also, you could just like pull forward.
No, I know, but I'm gonna back it up properly now. I like to do this in two-stroke process. Alright, tell me.
Holy criminy, Jackman, there's a box elder bug on my arm and now it's on the window. Oh man, the beeping sound. He's trying to get away, but he can't because he's in a car. He doesn't have opposable thumbs and he can't open the door.
I don't want the box elder.
You know who has opposable arms? It's me. I also have
Fingers.
opposable thumbs.
Fingers and thumbs. That's good.
I am Hugh Jackman now.
Look how far forward this guy pulled.
How do you know it's a guy? According to my calculations, it should be daylight pretty soon. No, Rick.
Look how far this, look how far in front this car behind us parked.
Yeah. It's true.
Alright. Oh, weather today is supposed to be, and now the weather. It's supposed to be pretty good for the rest of the day. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there. Alright. You have my sandwich?
Was the sandwich in the bag?
Yes.
Then yes. I also have my sandwich, which is in the bag.
Did you get
It's all in the bag.
Did you get a McGriddle or what did you get?
I got a Big Mac.
Oh, okay. I have the McGriddle.
Sanjay.
Sanjay.
Funny thing about foreigners is they speak different languages than us, especially them Canadians. Canadian isn't even a real language.
What is?
Canadian isn't even a real language.
Is that French Schrodinger? Oh yeah, if you're in, there's a really freaky scene in Bioshock 2 where you're going around like Sander Cohen's old place, if I'm remembering properly. And yeah, I think it's Sander Cohen's old place. And like there's frozen cats and stuff. And if you use your fire thing to like melt them, like the cat is still dead, but like it'll, when you look at them, it doesn't just say cat. It'll like give them names. It says like one of them is called like Schrodinger.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
I think I've seen
I
that.
was like, you're too
I
clever.
think I got a trophy for that.
Yeah. And if you kill Cohen and take a picture of him with his camera or with the camera he gives you or whatever, then you get a trophy called like dramatic irony. And can you even imagine being that awesome? Like to like make a game and put all these like really funny trophies in there just for the purpose of
you get your tuxedos rented yet?
Oh, I'm doing that today.